Suppose we have a sensor and we have a Bluetooth board that supports Arduino core. How can we read data from a sensor wirelessly through Bluetooth? Here is the solution. I will use ESP32 and platformio for this purpose, and if you would like to know how to set up your system to program this chip, watch my previous video. Okay, let's create a project in platformio in Visual Studio Code. I will name my project sensor BLE, select the right board and keep framework as Arduino and finish. In my project, I will add necessary configurations and dependencies in this ini file. Then I will put this code into main CPP file. What are these characteristics? In BLE, Bluetooth Low Energy, they define specific values inside a Bluetooth service, and the service itself is inside a profile. In this app, we use only one service, so we care only about different characteristics. Here we have them for humidity, temperature, and time. Class for Bluetooth server callbacks defines methods that are gonna be called whenever client is connected or disconnected. It is a good idea to put some LED indication when client connects, and when client disconnects, it is necessary to restart a Bluetooth server. In this setup function, as usual, we initialize our sensor and also we initialize Bluetooth device, Bluetooth service and characteristics. The loop function here is the most straightforward. Here we collect time in milliseconds. We define variables to keep humidity and temperature. We collect them from a sensor and we print everything in serial output. Then we supply these values into Bluetooth. These methods set value, they don't send anything to a client. Instead, they put values into a buffer or where a client can access them and read whenever client wants to do that. For instance, in this program, 2 times per second, the values are being put into those buffers, and client can read values 1 time per second, 2 times per second, or even once a minute. The values will be rewritten into these buffers if clients doesn't read them at a specific rate. Now let's create a client that will run on a computer and read data from Bluetooth. For a client, I will add new folder to this project and I will create a file client py. I will use Python to program the client, and I will use this code for a client. This code uses bleak library. It connects to the device, the name that we defined in our main CPP file. The most interesting thing happens inside this loop. Here we read data from Bluetooth and we unpack it using struct unpack method. We read time, which is unsigned int. We read humidity and temperature. They are floats, and we print these values to the command line. All source code for these projects is available on GitHub. I created a gist for that, and all links are in the description of the video. As usual, we need to compile and upload main CPP file to the device. After flashing the board, assembling the circuit and switching it on, we are ready to connect. Now let's run Python client to see how it reads Bluetooth data. I am changing directory to the directory where is the client, and I run Python client py. After some time, it is connected to our device Super IOT, and you see it reads data and it prints it to the terminal. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.